It's South Weight Loss Gal. This is my video number 2, more for the weight loss community, just with some more details. Sorry I'm having trouble keeping my eyes open. On the liquid Roxy set, which is I think Percocet, and also one of the side effects I got was I had a lot of itching, and they think it maybe was from the Dilaudid that I had, which was in the PCA pump, so I'm taking Benadryl too, and that's making me sleepy. But basically I got the hospital. I got there about 7:45. Let's see, 7:45, 8, let's see, 8:45, 9:45. The surgery was at 10:45, so I got there at 9:45, 8:45. And I did not go into surgery until I think 12:30, so there was a delay. I wasn't the number 1 of the day, so everything kind of got pushed back. Was I think a surgery that went into delay, and my surgery lasted almost 4 hours. What came about was I had an umbilical hernia that no one knew anything about, and so he repaired that, but he said he only repaired it with stitches, and that they may have to revisit that at another time. And then I had the hiatal hernia fixed right at the base of the top of the stomach, as I had pretty good gastric or GERD, and so they fixed that, and then of course they did the procedure. So I didn't get out of recovery till like 6:30 or 6 o'clock or something like that, and moved to my room. It took a while to catch up with the pain. I don't know why they didn't have the pain pump ready, but I was in recovery and they didn't have it ready, and I didn't get it till I got to the room. They were giving me hypos of Dilaudid before I got to the room, so I kind of got behind in my pain management, but they quickly caught me up, and I was finally, and then it took me a while to get the C-pump authorized, my CPAP authorized. They for some reason, they said, oh no, the doctor doesn't want you to use that because of your new stomach. And I said, well, he told me to bring it to the hospital, that he wanted me to use it. So they had to just find him, and he was in yet another surgery after me, and so finally got it approved, because I can't sleep. My throat just kind of closes, and then I choke, and I just can't get any rest at all without it. So I finally was able to get on that, and then I was able to conk out and get some sleep here and there, well, whatever sleep you can get. And then my throat was very dry, like everyone's reported, very thirsty because I couldn't drink anything for that first 24 hours. Well, at 24 hours the next day, I was thinking 24 hours after my surgery, that was about, but they said, no, they come right away in the morning. Well, oh man, I was so thirsty, and they didn't pick me up for the test, the leak test, until like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So finally I got, they worked rather quickly right through that to get me, to have me start drinking. So I got my little 1-ounce cups, and he said I could only have 2 waters of that, or 2 water or 2 Jello or 2 broth, whatever I ordered from the cafeteria. So I just started drinking 2 of those cups every 30 minutes, and then I did order a tray, and I got some red Jello, and I got some cranberry juice, and I got some broth, some chicken broth. And but then I had to wait 30 minutes between each of those, so it was kind of like beat the clock while I was waiting to get drinking those, and finally kind of got on a cycle, and then I just got so tired I just stopped. So I always had like 2 of those filled with at least water by the bedside, and then as I would kind of come and go and wake up, making sure it had been 30 minutes or more, then I would start sipping on another one. So that's kind of how I worked my way up to right now. I'm doing 3 of the 1-ounce cups every 30 minutes unless I'm sleeping. So then I started having, as I had said before in my last video, then I started having the urine output issue, and they were kind of concerned that I wasn't putting out any urine, even though they're giving me bags of fluid, and I still had the catheter in. And then I started getting constipated, so they gave me a suppository, and that was Sunday. And then I started having really, gas, which was that's the key, the golden ticket to get out of the hospital, is that you have gas and a bowel movement. They wouldn't let me go without a bowel movement. Well, then I started having these pardon the grossness of this, but we all talk about it. I just haven't started having these really runny farts that are not farts, and when someone tells you don't trust farts, don't, because it's not air that's coming out, it's liquid, at least for me, and I think that's for most gastric bypass. So I'm still experiencing that. I'm definitely having to go release the gas in the bathroom just in case, and last night I missed one and had a mess with the bed, and I had to change my pants, and it was gross. But I wanted to tell everybody, because not everybody tells everything because they think it's gross to people, but as a pre-op viewing these videos, it's good to know ahead of time just so you know what to expect. And I know this doesn't happen for everyone. Not until really yesterday and today did I start having the gas pain up in my shoulder, like they said I would have, but I'm having that more today. But the minute I walk, it dissipates, and it does come back. But I'm just walking as much as I can, just out front here on the street, on the sidewalk and stuff. So that's where I'm at right now. Pre-op is next week. Drinking clear liquids until that pre-op. And a ton of stuff I have to take. I have to take Urisodol, which is for the gallbladder, and that's so that you hopefully don't have any gallstones, and then have to have your gallbladder out. That kind of helps prevent it. I'm taking Synthroid, which is a medication I took, so there's that liquid, but you can't take that with the multivitamin within 4 hours, so you have to take that separate. Then I'm taking the pain medication, the Benadryl, and then I'm doing a Levinox, which is for blood clots. I'm taking that as a shot twice a day, and then I'm testing my blood sugar for the blood sugar levels, and if it goes above 140, then I have to give myself 1 unit of insulin. I've never gone over like 200 ever with my blood sugar, and so far today my numbers are in the 90s, which is very exciting to me. And again, I've never had high blood sugar, like some people do with the diabetes. I've been more of a borderline diabetic case. So my doctor was being aggressive in treating me as if I were diabetic, but my numbers have been pretty low. But it's not going too low, which is good. So I'm taking that whole spread. So I have on my bar at home, I've got this whole, I call it the pharmacy in a kit take-home game, and I've got cups and alcohol swabs and syringes of all different kinds and everything. So that is something that is difficult. I'm finding difficult trying to track and everything, so I think I'm going to make a spreadsheet so that I can just have the spreadsheet on the bar and then just check stuff off as I've taken it, or I've tested, or I've given myself an injection, or whatever, and then add the pain meds and stuff to it. And then the multivitamin, and I haven't even started the vitamin stuff yet. You know how that is. We have to take a lot of vitamins, so it's a little overwhelming, but I'm just taking it kind of hour by hour, I think is all I can do. So hopefully this helps for any of you pre-oppers out there. It does get better. I'm starting to feel better than I did yesterday, than I did the day before, and I do think it's worth it. I'm so glad I had this done. Yes, I wish I would have done it sooner. I just want to be healthy is all. I want to feel good. I want to be able to walk, and I'm walking right now and my back isn't hurting. So I'll have more updates as time flies, and hopefully can eliminate, maybe once the blood sugar, if it stays in the 90s, I won't have to mess around with that much anymore. And the Levinox, I think I've got 2 or 3 weeks to take that, and then I think I'm done. So, okay, again, sorry my eyes are so sleepy. I think I'm going to go have something more to drink and then take a nap. But thanks for indulging me with all this information, and I'll get this put out as soon as possible. Good to be back. Good to be on the loser's bench. Bye.